The murder victims, mother and daughter, come from a large Maryland family that's understandably distraught, but speaking out tonight. Fox 5's Bob Barnard is here now with that part of the story. Bob?
Well, Brian, you're about to hear from the mother of murder victim Wynetta Wright, grandmother to little Jaylin. Wyvette Wright says she reported her daughter and granddaughter missing on Tuesday, fearing something terrible had happened after Jaylin's father called Monday night, asking to see Wynetta and their baby for the first time since Jaylin was born a year ago.
My granddaughter's birthday is Monday. Well, she would have been Monday. He didn't have to do that for no child support. He could have just didn't pay. We was okay. If he paid, he paid. If he didn't, he didn't. He didn't have to do all that.
D.C. police officer Richmond Phillips is accused of murdering Wyvette Wright's daughter the day before a court hearing to establish child support payments. We spoke to Ms. Wright outside a family home in Temple Hills. If the allegations against Richmond are true,
I want him to get the death penalty. That's what I want. I want the death penalty. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I want the death penalty.
20-year-old Wynetta Wright and her young daughter Jaylin went missing Monday night when they went to meet Phillips near his home in Hillcrest Heights. Mother and daughter were found dead last night.
4 days is a long time. And they just was out there for 4 days. 4 whole days.
On a swing set just a few feet away from us, Wyvette's 4-year-old granddaughter Janiyah innocently plays, not yet knowing she'll never see her mother and baby sister again.
She hasn't asked for a mom yet, but I know she will be. She want to go home, and when we get there, I know she want to know where her mom is, and I don't know how to tell her that she's not coming back.
Ms. Wright says she did not know Richmond Phillips. Did she say how they met?
Yeah, at the Fur nightclub.
The what?
Fur nightclub in Washington, D.C.
Was he working and she was a patron, or was he there?
He worked part-time security or something at the Fur nightclub. So she would go down there like every weekend to see him, and I guess they would leave the club. I don't know if they spent the night out together. I don't know, because he does have a wife. He worked.
And other kids?
Yeah, 3 other kids.
And yet he never saw Jaylin.
Never. Until that night, he got rid of her. That's when he seen her. And she was so excited because she thought, because he called, she told her cousin, because the cousin jumped in the car. She was like, I'm going. She was like, no, we're going to finally have mommy, daughter, and daddy time. He called and...
So she was looking forward to seeing him.
Yeah,
She was not afraid of him.
She wanted him to be in her dad's life, so... That's what she wanted. She just didn't have a clue that this would happen.
Ms. Wright says her daughter was shot to death. She had to identify the body at the medical examiner's office in Baltimore today. She also says there's a reason why nobody found her daughter's pickup truck with little Jaylin inside. She says it was parked in such a way that it was hidden from view. Who put it there is still an open question tonight, guys.
Bob, hearing the story is it's so heartbreaking on so many levels. Did the mother suspect at all that this guy might have been up to something? He's still just accused, but does she suspect anything when she got that phone call?
No, because she was taking the vibe from her daughter, who was excited, said, hey, maybe he finally wants to see his daughter and have the 3 of us interact, even though you might have been suspicious because it was the night before they were supposed to appear in court and become, together face-to-face for the first time in a year. But no, she was not concerned until she didn't return Monday night, having gone to see this guy. And they started a search, confronted actually the wife of the police officer at the officer's home. Finally, police got involved, and they found them.
Well, I know from Paul Wagner's story, still so much more developing from this, so a lot yet to learn, but a heartbreaking story all around.
Absolutely, sadly.
Bob, thank you.
You can see Bob's entire interview at myfoxdc.com. Just look right there on our homepage. You can also find the latest updates on this murder case, even when Fox News is not on the air.